carefully crafted poisoned arrows, a group of Hadzabe hunters sets off into the wild. The weapons they carry are simple but highly effective, passed down through generations. Their arrows, tipped with a deadly poison made from desert rose sap, ensure a swift and humane kill. Moving silently through the bush, the hunters read the land with expert precision. They track their prey by studying footprints in the dirt, broken branches, and even the direction of the wind. Their eyes scan the terrain for movement, whether it's an antelope grazing in the distance, a wild bird hiding in the trees, or even a baboon watching from the rocks. Each hunt is a combination of patience and strategy. The hunters communicate with subtle gestures, moving in harmony with their surroundings. When the right moment comes, a hunter draws his bow, steadies his breath, and releases the arrow. If the shot is true, the animal falls, and the hunt is a success. If the prey escapes, the hunt continues, sometimes lasting for hours. The moment an animal is caught, the hunters erupt in celebration, clapping their hands and giving thanks to nature for providing their meal. They quickly prepare the catch, often roasting small game immediately over a fire, before heading back to their camp with the larger prey. Returning to camp, the feast begins. Fire back at the Hadzabe camp, excitement fills the air. Women and children gather around as the hunters return with their prize. The entire tribe prepares for the meal, each member playing a role. Some collect firewood, others fetch water, while the elders oversee the preparations, ensuring that the traditions of their ancestors are followed. The meat is roasted over an open fire, filling the air with the rich, smoky aroma of fresh game. Unlike in modern kitchens, there are no spices, no oils, and no cooking pots, just fire, meat, and skill. The Hadzabe prefer their food simple and natural, cooking it just enough to bring out the rich flavors of the wild. While the food cooks, stories are shared, laughter echoes through the trees, and the deep connection between tribe members is strengthened. This is more than just eating, it's a moment of unity and gratitude. A celebration of life and survival. Children watch and learn, absorbing the knowledge of their elders. They hear stories of past hunts, lessons about the land, and wisdom about respecting nature. For the Hadzabe, every meal is a reminder that survival is not just about strength, but about balance, taking only what is needed and giving thanks for every gift the earth provides. The joy of eating, a time for bonding and reflection. As the food is served, the tribe gathers in a circle, sitting on the ground and sharing from the same fire. There is no concept of individual portions, everything is shared equally. The hunters are given the first bites as a sign of respect, but soon, step inside the ancient rhythms of life with the Hadzabe Bushmen, one of Africa's last true hunter-gatherer tribes, as they begin their day the way their ancestors did thousands of years ago. As the first light of dawn touches the vast landscapes of northern Tanzania, the Hadzabe wake to the sounds of nature, birds calling, the rustle of wind through the trees, and the stirrings of wildlife in the distance. With no clocks or alarms, they rise with the sun, moving in harmony with the natural world around them. The men prepare for the hunt. Armed with handmade bows and carefully crafted poison-tipped arrows, they set out into the wild, barefoot and alert. Every sound, footprint, and broken twig tells a story. The hunt is not just about food, it's about skill, knowledge, and respect for the animals they pursue. At the same time, the Hadzabe women and children take to the bush foraging for wild fruits, tubers, honey, and medicinal plants. With incredible knowledge passed down through generations, they dig, climb, and explore, identifying edible roots, nutritious berries, and valuable herbs that support both nourishment and healing. As the morning unfolds, the hunters return, sometimes with birds, small antelope, or even monkeys. The group gathers to prepare a meal the traditional way, using no modern tools or ingredients. A fire is kindled with sticks, meat is cleaned and roasted on open flames, and wild okra or greens are added to simmering pots made from clay or metal. The scent of the cooking fills the air, rich, smoky, and mouth-watering. Everyone gathers together to eat, sitting in circles, laughing, sharing stories, and giving thanks for the day's blessings. In this moment, there is no rush, just connection, community, and survival rooted in tradition. This isn't just about food. It's about life, culture, identity, and deep human resilience. Watching the Hadzabe live, hunt, cook, and eat is like looking through a window into a world unchanged by time. Their lifestyle teaches us about respect, for nature, for food, and for each other. Come witness the full cycle of bush life, from the thrill of the hunt to the joy of the feast. This is not just a video, it's a journey back to our roots. From hunt to feast, how the Hadzabe Bushmen survive and thrive in nature. Hidden deep within the wild landscapes of Tanzania, away from the noise and speed of the modern world, the Hadzabe Bushmen live much as their ancestors have for tens of thousands of years. They are among the last true hunter-gatherers on Earth, a living testament to humanity's ancient roots. In this powerful journey, we follow the Hadzabe through a full day, from the first glow of sunrise to the closing embers of the evening fire, witnessing how they hunt, gather, cook, and celebrate life with extraordinary resilience, wisdom, and joy. The awakening, life at first light. As dawn cracks up in the sky with hues of gold and red, the Hadzabe awaken not to alarms or schedules, but to the natural rhythms of the earth itself. Birds sing. The cool breeze whispers across the grasslands. A distant animal call signals that the wild is alive and stirring. The Hadzabe men, boys, and elders gather quietly, preparing for the sacred daily task, the hunt. Their weapons are simple but deadly, bows carefully carved from strong branches, arrows tipped with a poison made from desert rose plants, designed for quick, respectful kills. There are no GPS devices, no maps, only deep instinct, ancestral memory, and the stories embedded in every footprint, scent, and shadow. Every hunt is a test of patience, skill, and understanding of the land. Every step they take is guided by generations of unbroken tradition. The gathering, wisdom of the women. While the men move through the bush in search of game, the Hadzabe women, pillars of knowledge and endurance, lead foraging expeditions. Armed with digging sticks and baskets, they scour the landscape for tubers buried deep underground, ripe berries hidden among thorns, and sweet wild honey tucked away in treetop hives guarded by angry bees. Each root unearthed, each fruit picked, each honeycomb found represents deep knowledge of seasons, ecosystems, and survival. The Hadzabe know which plants heal, which nourish, and which protect, wisdom that modern science is only beginning to understand. Their connection to the earth is not casual. It is sacred, intimate, and essential. The homecoming, preparing the feast. After hours of tracking, the hunters return. Sometimes they carry birds, antelope, or warthog, sometimes only the stories of the chase itself. Everyone joins in, from the youngest children to the oldest elders. Unlike modern meals, there are no distractions, no phones, no screens, no rush. Eating is a sacred act, meant to be enjoyed fully.